4 NFL teams are still in the running for this year's Super Bowl. By tomorrow night, just 2 will remain. 2 great quarterbacks face off in the AFC Championship game. Tom Brady and the Patriots versus Peyton Manning and the Broncos. Division rivals Seattle and San Francisco will play for the NFC title. Let's talk about all these matchups with Time Magazine's senior sports writer, Sean Gregory. Sean, good morning.
Good morning.
I like it when it gets down to 4. It's so much more manageable. Who do you think has more pressure on them in today's game? Brady or Manning?
I think it has to be Manning. I mean, he only has 1 Super Bowl. Tom Brady has 3. Manning's 37, Brady's 36. They're both getting up there. Manning's got home field advantage. His team's had the best record in the conference all year. So Brady, he has some pressure too. He's got these 3 Super Bowls, but he hasn't won in a long time.
10 years.
10 years, right? And it kind of reminds me of Derek Jeter with the Yankees. Remember he had a bunch of World Series, and then he finally won like 9 years later in 2009. So this is maybe Brady's Derek Jeter moment if he can get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, Joe Montana was his hero too, right? I mean, and who had 4 Super Bowls.
Who had 4, right? So he's trying to reach that number 2.
Well, there are all kinds of rumors too that Manning might retire at the end of the season. I mean, how likely do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, Peyton Manning's a football obsessive. I mean, he loves the game, and he loves just messing around with the game with the Omaha snap counts and all this crazy stuff. So I would be surprised if he hangs it up. I
want to talk about the other game on Sunday, and of course everyone's talking about that just as much. Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. Who do you think will win?
I like the Seahawks. The Seahawks have a historically great passing defense, so it's going to be hard for Colin Kaepernick to take advantage of his receiving options. But then again, Kaepernick's a very mobile quarterback. And so he can use that to his advantage. And Seattle's been great at home all year, and they've crushed the Niners.
He's going to have to take extra effort to hear everything in that stadium also.
Yeah, they've set records, Guinness Book of World Records for crowd noise a few times this year. It's a real advantage for them.
And I mean, a lot of people are sort of billing this matchup as kind of the 2 quarterbacks of the future, if you will. I mean, do you see it that way?
Yeah, it's got a good. This is a special championship Sunday. You've got the legends on the one side with Brady and Manning, and these 2 guys, Russell Wilson and Colin Kaepernick, are the future of the NFL.
All right, so let's do it. I want to hear your Super Bowl picks, and we will hold you to this.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and pick the 2 home teams, Denver and Seattle, coming to the New York area in 2 weeks.
A lot of exciting football for Sunday.
And who do you think wins it all?
I'm going to go with Denver. Peyton Manning going out on top. And it's interesting, if Manning wins the Super Bowl, there's going to be a lot of comparisons to John Elway, his boss. John Elway left the game after winning his final Super Bowl. Will Manning do the same thing, go out on top?
That'd be a great story. I mean, there are actually a lot of great stories here.
Yep, it should be a fun day.
I know, but with that pick, you made a lot of friends and a lot of enemies.
Going with the 2 home teams, a little crazy.
Sean Gregory, thank you so much.
No problem.
And don't forget, you can see all the action in the AFC Championship game tomorrow right here on CBS. NFL coverage begins at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.